Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Stenodux here, and today we are continuing our Pokemon Sword and Shield walkthrough. Guys, it's been a little bit since I've uploaded one of these videos. I've been busy trying to make other kind of content. If you guys haven't seen that, please do check them out. I've been putting up some real good stuff, and I'm very proud of it. I've gotten a lot of good feedback and a lot of constructive criticism, and it's been great. I've been improving a lot, and things are looking great. So last time we made our way to what is going to be the Battle Tower, but this is like Chairman Rose's like special tower. We're going to get a little bit of a refresher for what our team's looking like, which I am loving right now. We have DeLong the Flygon, Grookey Kong the Rillaboom, Dragon the Dracovish, Jericho the Corviknight, Luna the Chandelure, Kesha the Toxtricity, and back to DeLong. My mistake, I forgot to count while I was doing that. So that is our team for right now, and right now we are going to enter this building, and we're going to see what we can do. Whoa, it's huge in here. What in the world is this place meant to be? Listen, Ren. Don't know if you knew this already, but I've heard Rose Tower was built on a power spot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When we get up on the roof and have a bit of space, we can Dynamax our Pokemon. Well, that's cool. Which is all well and good, but less certain is whether this lift can get us to the top. Rose Tower has like 100 floors, right? You'll be leaving right now, so there's no need to worry about the lift. Well, intruder alert. All staff are ordered to help remove the intruders from the premises at once. Alright, so basically that's not important. Basically, we're intruders. So they say. Alright, they're going to start off with a Durant. Alright, so none of our moves are going to be too effective. I think I'm going to go for the Earthquake, though. It should do enough damage. Alright, one more will actually do it. Yeah, guys, it's been good, though. I've been playing a lot of the new Temtem game. It's actually really good. The first day was a little bit rough, not going to lie, as far as trying to get into a server and, you know, some other bugs here and there. But aside from that, the game is... It's really solid. It's really good. I'm loving a lot of the creatures that they created, and it's just a lot of fun. If you guys would like to check it out, I do have the video. I'll leave it in the description below, and also it'll be on the end screen at the end of the video. My bonus, my dream of finally affording a house on my own. Please speak with Chairman Rose. Tell us where he is. Get on the lift. The chairman's at the top of the building. All right, we're nearly to Chairman Rose. Hold on, Lee, we're coming. Come on, Ren, let's crack on. Alright, let's do it. Okay. This is taking ages. Yeah, I remember how long this took when I was playing Sword. I was playing my first playthrough of it. What? I don't think we're at the roof yet. So basically, we're going to be seeing waves of Pokemon. We're going to be doing of these grunts. We're going to be doing a lot of double battles. So that'll be fun. Alright, so the Earthquake isn't going to quite work too well. It's going to damage a double anyway. But also, Bronzong has Levitate. So we're going to go for the Crunch because Bronzong's part Psychic. It should do a decent amount, which it does. Double's going to use Body Slam. Why would use a normal... Oh, I mean, I guess it's good because it paralyzed the Qfant. But Qfant? Let's go with Qfant. And the Bronzong is defeated. Alright. And I guess we can do the Earthquake. Whatever happens to the double is honestly not my problem. Like that. Not my problem. Oops. Alright. First wave done. and about like 2 or 3 more to go. As I said, this is a very, very, very lengthy section of this tower. Wait, so the folks working in the tower can stop the elevator from outside at any time? We're just trying to get to the top already. Our teams have been working themselves ragged for us. Let me heal them up. Another cool thing about Temtem, it's actually got a difficulty curve to it, like a learning curve. Trying to learn the new typings, it's a lot different. I'm not used to it yet, so. This tower is almost 1,000 feet tall. You're now about 500 feet above the ground. All right, so we're basically halfway there, is a better way of saying that. Kevin and Carla. Okay, we got Click Clang, and we've got Mawile. I'm sorry, that was just Clang, not Click Clang. This should do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, just like that. See if Double Wool can potentially take out Clang. Nope. Not good enough, Gary. Not good enough. And we'll just finish with the Dragon Claw, because why not? In other news, though, Pokemon Home just was revealed to have some more information to go with it. Ooh, what the heck is this? Magnetic Flux? No, not important. Yeah, anyways, Pokemon Home, it's going to have a basic plan and a premium plan. The premium plan is $16 a month, which isn't terrible, but if it's just simply for Pokemon, it's not so great. But a lot of stuff is locked behind the premium package, which has disappointed some people. For me, the way I looked at it, I'm paying $20 a month for my Nintendo Switch Online membership. And obviously, that's an annual subscription. But then also, if I were to pay this for the premium Pokemon Home, it's only $36, whereas if you're going to be playing on Xbox or PlayStation Plus, you're spending $60 a year just for that. Which is one great thing about Nintendo, is they don't like to, as much as it seems like it, they don't like to, rather, as much as it seems like they want to have all the money in your pockets, it's still not nearly as bad as those other two companies, so. But I am excited, though. I'm excited to bring a lot of my new, my old Pokemon into this new game. I have a lot of battle-ready Pokemon. Speaking of which, I need to really start going to these tournaments that are in my area, because I really want to try to get into competitive Pokemon a lot more. Dragon still trailing behind quite a lot. Alright, so he's got Corviknight, and we're going to take out that Stunfisk with the Dragon Claw. Unless Corviknight kills it first, then it doesn't, because it's really weak. DeLong grows level 54, and he is just annihilating everything. But we are almost done with this walkthrough. I do believe I'm going to record the DLC for this game as well when it comes out. I might do that on Sword, though, so I'm going to have a completely different team set up and ready to go for that, which is cool. Anyways, we're going to this top of this tower, so. Alright, here's Elena. Oh, let's not go that way. Welcome to Chairman Rose's exclusive space here nearly 1,000 feet above the earth. So, you got through all of the special staff that I had ordered to stop you. I would expect nothing less of the trainers handpicked by Champion Leon himself. But I'm afraid it is now time for you to go home. Because... oh my goodness. Okay, talk about scary face. I will not allow anyone to disrupt the great Chairman Rose. You shall be the first, friend. If I beat you to pieces, then the champion will have no one to battle and will thus lose heart. In that state, he will listen to anything the chairman says. Jeez. You don't gotta be so mean looking. Alright, so she's got a Frostless to start, which means we need to switch out of the long because we are susceptible to that ice. So I'm thinking we go into Jericho. Alright, let's go with the Steel Wing. Alright, I took out about half of its health. Excuse me. Can't talk. It's been a long day. Really tired. One more Steel Wing should do... Oh! And actually he's going to use double team, so that might be a little more difficult. And I was wrong. Still killed it. And she has a Salazzle, which will kill us. But I might actually try a Brave Bird. Just, oh, okay, no, it's faster. I figured why not try. Alright, we still don't have a lot of good moves on Dragon. We really need to level him up a bit. Alright, so we're going to go back into the long, and I'm going to use an Earthquake. I'll take it out one hit. Because it has times 4 weakness to ground type moves, considering... Ooh, almost killed us there. Considering ground is super effective against fire and poison, this is, yeah, it's super weak to ground moves. Still waiting for a fire fairy typing for a Pokemon. Although it would be... I think it would be OP, considering that the one thing that beats fairy would be steel, and then fire can beat the steel, so... Still, I think it would be cool typing to see. I think one of the Tapus from Sun and Moon definitely could have been a Fire Fairy, which would have been cool, but oh well. All right. Okay, so let's go for the knockoff, see what that does. And it does nothing really. She's got acrobatics, which is, ooh, nearly gonna kill us. Might as well just switch out here. Let's go into Luna, quite possibly my favorite Pokemon on this team right now. If you guys haven't seen my previous videos, you'll know, or if you have seen my previous videos, you'll know that I have a newfound love for Chandelure. I think it's an awesome Pokemon. I didn't like it as much at first as I do now, but it's just such a great Pokemon. Never thought I'd like a Chandelier Pokemon so much, but yeah. Can't help what you love, I guess. Cookie Kong grows level 55. It's my last Pokemon, seriously? Elena's gotta finish this. Gotta finish this. Oh, and so this is the... Okay, so Garbodor is the one Pokemon that when I think of how awful Gen 5 was before I started to get like a newfound love for it, this was the Pokemon that I just would always think of because I cannot stand Garbodor. It is literally a garbage Pokemon. It's like literally a dumpster Pokemon. And they gave it a Gigantamax form, which is literally just adding fuel to the fire. Like, what if... Like, who... If someone actually uses this thing in this game, whether, you know, competitively at a more personal level, like, if you like this Pokemon, I would really like to know. Please let me know in the comments. Okay. Well, that was a bad switch then. I didn't realize it had Max Quake. Alright. I don't know. I think I'm faster. We're gonna try to go the Max Quake ourselves. Try to take him out. still bigger. Alright, so Max Quake will take it out in one hit. Wonderful. So much for your garbage Pokemon. See what I did there? And back to Norman. I wasn't able to win. Elena, you really are a hopeless woman. This is inexcusable. What was I thinking? Any gym challenger who's made it this far would be no pushover. Under normal circumstances, I would have tried to delay you further. However, all the necessary wishing stars have been collected. Do as you wish. There is nothing to be done now. Typical Ren, you and Flagon are unstoppable. His name's DeLong. Hop. Everything I did it to further the chairman's own goals. Well, how nice of you. And there's Rose and Leon. Rose. Oh, Leon, we've discussed this 100 times already, and still you feel I understand what's at stake? You, who is supposed to be our champion. I think I understand well enough. What I don't understand is why we ought to cancel tomorrow's tournament in order to solve a problem that's 1,000 years away from affecting any of us. What difference is one day going to make? My duty as chairman isn't this madness. It's to carry out that championship match. That's what Galar wants, and what I want. It's what we've all been looking forward to for so long. No, you don't understand. You still don't understand a thing. Look around us, Leon. Look at the Galar region stretch out before us. And know that the energy required to keep this brilliant, glittering world alive will be exhausted a millennium from now. The people of Galar today will no longer even exist. What Galar wants today hardly means. The future is more important than just one day. We must act as quickly as we possibly can. We must take action in order to avert tragedy, so that all can look forward to a better future. In 1,000 years? Fine, look, I think I understand your concerns, Chairman, and I give my word I'll help you with your plans just as soon as tomorrow's match is over. It's a cool little cinematic there. Lee, you never showed when you were supposed to, so I got worried that something had happened. Piers and Marnie and all Team Yellow's oddballs, they all helped us to get here. I must apologize to you, Hop, if we've made you worry at all. There are times when adults just can't seem to have an honest discussion with one another. Sometimes our pride just gets in the way. Never mind any of this, Hop Wren. Let's head back to the hotel, and we'll all grab dinner together, yeah? It's on me, so you can order whatever you fancy. If you'll excuse us, Chairman Rose. And I do hope you'll watch tomorrow's match. I'm sure it'll be one for the history books. Well, of course, I'm going to win. You already know. I'm the new champ. One for the history books. You still understand, young champion? We know I am going to change the course of history. Oh, here we go. The next evening. This is it. Did you get enough sleep? You and your team are the ones battling, but I've had Butterfree in my stomach since I woke up. Challenger Ren, the finals will be starting shortly. I'm here to escort you to the stadium. What's all this? Didn't learn your lesson yesterday? If you need another helping of Hop and his trusty Inteleon, I'll be happy to give you one. I'm not going to read all this, honestly. Basically, this is a very long cutscene. They're going into what happened yesterday. You already know. We're just explaining all that. Would you like me to show you the way to the Windon Stadium? Yes. Save me about 5 minutes. Just like I say, you know, every minute helps. Alrighty. Real quick, let's check out who we're gonna lead with. I think leading with DeLong has actually been pretty useful so far. So I'm not gonna change that. Don't broke what's or don't try to fix what's not broken. You know, well, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's the saying, I think. This is it. We're here at Windon Stadium, the greatest stadium in all Galar. You're gonna show everyone the greatest battle ever, mate, and set the world on fire. Yes, Hop, I already know that. So go get yourself checked in. Alright, here we go. Here are all the gym leaders we've faced thus far. cool. And let's get started right away. Let's see who we're going to face first. I'm ready. My body is ready. What do we always do? We always save, even though I never have to worry about it. This is just precaution. Not that I ever really do that. I used to do it in the old games, but at this point, doing this before every battle is kind of just like a tradition. It probably goes without saying, but hello, Galar, I'm your champion, Leon. The chairman is tied up with some business, so I hope no one minds me stepping in on his behalf in order to lead you to greater heights as Pokemon trainers of the Galar region. The time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. So, on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say, let the final matches begin. By the way, I'm talking really fast because I have no control over how fast the text is actually going, which ended up being actually there for a while for that last sentence, but okay. Wait, you? Oh, here we go. This guy. Who's that? A moment, if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I am Bede. The challenger was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. Bede, he's the challenger endorsed by Chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle with Challenger Wren here. I'm aware that this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle him. I'll stake my career as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer. What an unexpected turn of events. Former Challenger Bede has come to one last battle. We are currently debating what to do with Challenger Bede. To all our viewers, both here in the stadium and at home in front of the telly, we ask that you please be patient. Okay. I'm not going to read all this. He's just mad that the lady, the one gym leader, whatever her name was like, oh, hey, be this gym leader. My will hasn't been broken yet. Okay, good. Because I just want to battle you and get it over with. At this point, everybody talks way too much. Alright, so Bede's going to start with the Mawile, which again, we have DeLong, who's going to knock it out with an Earthquake. I believe it, at least. We face too much to quit now. I've got no choice but to win. You can try. Boom, bada bing, one hit KO, baby. Alright, so Gardevoir is going to be really super effective against me. Despite that, I'm going to go for the Crunch and see how much damage I actually do. Not much. And that might have cost me my life. Or DeLong's life, rather. Gratefully, it did not. But what we're going to actually do now is we're going to go into Jericho. Alright. So we're going to go straight for the Steel Wing. It might not kill right away, but at the very least it should do a decent amount of damage. Oh, okay, look at that. I wasn't sure if it was going to be strong enough, but I stand corrected. Still hate Galarian Rapidash. I don't know what it is, but it just looks like a masculine horse with just like a fairy tale aesthetic to it, like style. Like Ponyta at least looks cute. Like Galarian Ponyta at least looks cute. Whereas, like, that horse just, like, Rapidash, Galarian Rapidash just does not, it doesn't look right to me. I think they should have made it a little more, I don't know, cute, I guess, would have been better. But again, it's like a very, very masculine-looking horse with the eyes, and then it just has, like, very, very long hair. Which I guess is fine, don't get me wrong, but I just think it doesn't exactly match up well together. Alright, so we're going to see how much damage we can do to this guy. Girl, rather. It does use Max Flare. That's going to take us out. It's going to bring out a sunny, very sunny day. So I'm going to go into Luna then. Now, how many Pokemon do we have left to defeat? Is this his last one? Oh, it is. I thought he had 5 Pokemon. He only has 4. So we're going to go for the Max Flare, considering that it increased our fire attack moves. So let's see what this does. Alright, well that wasn't that hard. And he's done. Hooray, we did it! I couldn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great fairy types are. Aw, Bede looks so happy though. Well, I lost. Looks like Challenger Bede was no match for Challenger Rena and his trusted team. Hey Bede, that was some match. Don't retire, just restart your career. But this isn't what I planned. I was able to defeat you. If I was able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. You just keep messing up my plans. With everyone cheering me on like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the fairy-type gym leader. Though I suppose with my talents, I'll be able to overtake Miss Opal in no time. The stadium is full with voices cheering on these 2 young trainers. Alright. Rather surprising for Challenger Bede to barge in like that. In any case, once you're ready, please head on to the pitch. The finals are about to begin. So, question is, how long is this going to take for these finals? I think we could take it. I think we can do it. I don't know who we're going to be facing. I do believe the first battle for the finals we face Nessa. And Sword, rather. So when I faced it in Sword, it was Nessa, then it was, who was it? I think it was Alistair. And then after that, I don't remember. Ah, I was right. Good guess on my part. I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me in Hulberry. I've got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent too, but you're not the champion and will never become the champion. She really was like, oh, you'll never be the champion. You don't know that. I'm going to be the champion, all right? I'll use Dynamax to wash you out to the sea and beyond the horizon. All right, Nessa, you just watch. So Nessa's going to start with the Golio spot. And we are going to come right out the gates with Kesha. Soon you might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away. Alright, so I'm automatically going to go straight for the Dynamax. Make this go a little faster than normal. So at the very least I can get through 3 Pokemon, just like this. Anything that potentially comes after, I should be able to use Grookey Kong for or somebody else. We might have been able to take it with the discharge rather. But I kind of want to just get it done. Rather be safe than sorry. I want to make this go as fast as possible, considering we have a lot of trainers to get through. Obviously, we're not going to do them all today. Probably not, at least. Depends on how long these take. Granted, we are already at the 30-minute mark. I don't want to really go over about 40. So let's see how long this takes, and we'll continue. You know, if we have more to go, we'll continue that next time. Ooh, wow, that thing nearly killed us. Barraskewda. A bizarre-looking Pokemon, in my opinion, but I mean, hey, I can see why people like it, if they do. And right for the Seeking. Not fast enough for us. Pelipper. Okay, so that's going to be good because we're going to be able to use Discharge. As long as we're faster, it should still be Oh, and it's going to use Drizzle for us, so which means our electric type moves are going to be even more powerful. All we have to hope is that Toxtricity, Kesha rather. Oh crap, I meant to use Discharge. We have to hope it doesn't kill me here. And it's gonna. If I had used Discharge, it would have killed it. So that's fun. Alright, we're gonna go for Grookey Kong then. Just like I had initially thought. Granted, its Pelipper is a flying type, so the grass type moves aren't going to be the most effective. But it should still do a decent amount of damage. Like so. Look. Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. And we've got Dreadnought, which we are going to be super effective against him due to his rock and water typing. Hopefully we just don't die here. Otherwise, I have no idea what we're going to do. We'll have to use Corviknight or something. Bada boom. That's it. Get out of here. A lot of recoil damage, but that's okay. Alright, Nessa, what was that about? You gonna be beating me? That's what I thought. And the winner is Ren. He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you weathered our waves and stood firm. Now I think about it, Sonia was saying something about how amazing you were. I wish I'd pay more attention to what she was talking about. But everyone in Gaur's got their eyes on you now. You defeated my team, so now you've got to ride that current all the way to the end. Alright. Alright, so next is Alistair. And I believe the last one is Rayhan, possibly. So, if we're facing Alistair, that means we need somebody who's strong against ghost types. So dark types are going to be best, however, we do not have any dark types, but I do know we have Knock Off on Grookey Kong, a dark type move, which will be helpful. We also have Crunch on DeLong, and I believe there is another dark type move we have on somebody. I think, at least. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We should be okay, though. Ladies and gentlemen, we're already at the second match of the finals. Alright, so we're going to just kind of breeze through this. We already know who Alistair is. He's a creepy little kid. Or a little guy. I think... I don't know what Alistair is. Alistair, you look well. I remember you. You were the strongest gym challenger I had. Or so I reckon we should battle. Okay, that's it. Very short conversation. Just the way I like it. So we can get back to the butt kicking. Alright, so Alistair's going to start off with Dusknort. And we've got Grookey Kong. Everyone's looking. I want to hide, but I'll fight. Alright, so let's go with a knockoff, see how much that does. Doesn't do as much damage as I would have hoped. You know what I'm going to go? I'm going to go for the Wood Hammer. Okay, that did a little more damage. And then what I might do is I might Dynamax. I might Dynamax now. Ooh. Or switch out and Dynamax later. For this, it might be good to have DeLong out, and then I can Dynamax him. Use, or maybe not even Dynamax, just use Earthquake and then Dynamax after with Max Darkness, I believe it would be. Well, when does Chandelure learn Mystical Fire? I want to learn that for my Chandelure. Alright, so let's go for the Earthquake. It's going to take it out. Kestrel 54, Jericho 55. And here's where we're going to get into the Dynamax because we're going to try to take all these guys out in one hit. So let's go D-Max, Max Darkness. My beautiful Flygon. One of my favorite Pokemon ever, honestly. Such a great design. Love the colors. Oh, Poltergeist used Protect, which means this is going to do a lot less damage, which also means we only get 2 more turns with this Dynamax, so we have to make the rest of these count. And Cursula. Again, Max Darkness should take it. That it does. Now for the last Pokemon, I believe it's going to be Gigantamax Gengar. We're probably going to lose Flygon. So we're going to have to use somebody who's... Actually, DeLong would have been perfect for it. We'll have to find another technique. All right, so yeah, we're gonna watch an animation for this Gigantamax Gengar. And there it is, terrifying. Oh, we're faster! DeLong coming in clutch and still able to take out the Gengar despite the fact that it was Dynamax. I'm sorry, rather Gigantamax. As much as I keep raving about Chandelure, Flygon's really putting in the work too. So we're making a lot of good progress here. So we're going to be able to take on Rayhan, and then next time we'll be able to face Leon. Which means Fairy, Ice, and other dragons are going to be best for this. Oh, here's Piers and Marnie. Sorry, Ren. I thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Rayhan. You look so sloppy out there that people are going to think we're both weak because we're related. You got it wrong, sis. Rayhan's just that strong. But I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can be. Alright, I get it, but that's exactly what I wanted you to win. Why I wanted you to win. I still thought it was a brilliant battle, though. I'm counting on you to win, Ren. Got that, I'll be cheering for you. Sorry to come in for a chin wag just before the final match. Rayhan's waiting for you on the pitch. We're looking forward to a great good battle. Alright, so, what does that mean? That means we should probably lead with DeLong. Would be our best bet, potentially. Although we are weak to a lot of other Pokemon. Dragon's also on the team, another dragon type. We don't have any moves to teach it that'll help here. It's gonna be rough. Might as well teach it Waterfall. We have the extra TR, and does not know. Let's go for Stop. Ooh, actually, if I remember correctly, isn't this a double battle? I believe this is a double battle like when he faced us the first time. Which means we gotta be even more careful. Which means if we're gonna do that, it'd probably be best to have a setup like this. So I can use Earthquake without damaging Jericho. Alright, so this is gonna be the last battle for today. Again, save because big battle. Tradition. And Stenelux saves before the game, as is tradition. If you guys don't know the reference, that is a South Park reference. Here it is, the last match of the finals. Who will earn the right to challenge the unbeatable champion Leon? It'll be me, the brilliant rising star, as you said. Or it'll be the only trainer that champion Leon calls his rival, the tamer of dragons, Rayhan. You're really something else, kid. You've made it all the way here. I guess that's why the champion himself endorsed you, yeah? Leon's my rival, and he chose you, so I've got to first prove I'm better than you if I'm to beat him. I've reworked my whole team, and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. Oh, okay, so it is going to be one-on-one. I was ready for double battles. I was all set and ready for a cool strategy. Although he does start with a Torkoal, which is good for us. We've got Earthquake. And that Sun might come useful, might prove to be useful later. Torkoal is actually one of my other favorite. Ooh, it actually lived. Wasn't expecting it to live through that. Let's go for the Earthquake again. I figured it would use a full restore. Sorry, he would use a full restore. Yeah, Torkoal is one of my favorite Fire-type Pokemon. He's just so cool. Great design. Looks like an old man. We've also got Turtonator. Don't know if it's smart to Dynamax now. I think Earthquake should be okay to take it out. It is. Alright, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to Dynamax, and we're going to hope to take everything else out in one hit. Oh, he's got his own Flygon, okay. We do outlevel it, though, by a few levels, which doesn't really mean much, but... Alright, so we're going to go with the max move by Dynamaxing it. This way we can guarantee we actually defeat it. Flygon uses Sandstorm, an interesting move. Guess it didn't try to hit us. I was expecting it to use Dragon Claw or something. Anyways, though, we do take out the Flygon, so 2 more to go. Now he's got a Goodra. Again, we're going to use the Max... What is it called? Max Wormwind? I believe it would be called Wormwind. And the last, and most certainly not least, is Duraludon. Now, with Sandstorm, it's not going to be effective. It being a Steel type is not going to be effective. However, we do have Max Quake, which should take out a decent bit of its health. It's definitely going to take out a decent bit. The matter of it killing or not, I cannot guarantee. However, if we do for some reason lose Flygon, we do have Chandelure to help finish knocking it out. So we'll see what happens here. Just like I thought. So it might have something up its sleeve. Okay, G-Max Depletion. Don't know how much damage that's going to do. Ooh, DeLong lived through it all. However, he did shrink down to size. Now we're going to have to use a normal Earthquake and see what it can do. And is DeLong going to take everything? DeLong took the whole team out. DeLong just single-handedly destroyed Rayhan. A lot of people aren't getting the love on this team just like DeLong is. Which is kind of unfortunate, but oh well. It worked. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today. We're going to get through some more cutscenes. It's going to tell us that we're about to face Leon, which we'll continue with next time. My lovely Pokemon and I have become much stronger than we were before. But you just blew right past us, beyond anything I'd imagined. I'm still pretty young myself, but it just goes to show that there's always someone younger coming up, reaching further than you ever dreamed. And you've got your whole future ahead of you. Awesome. And that's it. I win the finals. which is pretty cool, pretty sweet. Alright, the big moment's finally here, huh? I came just to cheer you on, you know. Still, it's not easy picking sides. After all, it's a showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more? I mean, I'm gonna win, so... Right, you reckon I should cheer for Ren too, don't you? Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together way back in Postwick. So you better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone could beat the unbeatable champion, it'd be you, mate. Cool. And that's going to do it, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, as always. If you guys are new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. If you have any feedback, any constructive criticism, please do leave it in the comments below. If you have any interest for the other videos on my channel, please do check those out. And if you guys are playing these games, please do enjoy them. And as always, happy gaming.